Gonzalez. Hello, my name is Gracia Gonzalez, and today I will be interviewing Brianda Garcia. Brianda, thank you, for taking your time and being here with me today. Can you please go ahead and introduce yourself and explain, your role here in the community?
Yes, of course. And first and foremost, thank you for having me here. And my name is Brianda Garcia, and my role in the community is being a full-time student here in the University of Rio Grande Valley.
Mhm.
And currently being here in the education program, I have been able to be active and volunteer in school events and just keep
Nice.
learning to continue growing and hopefully one day be able to get back to the community.
Yes, I love that. I love that. I remember you mentioned that you live in Brownsville your entire life. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you go ahead and explain, what's the difference for you community-wise from living in Brownsville to now living here in Edinburgh?
Yeah, of course. Well, I remember when I first moved from Brownsville to Edinburgh, and even though it's not like a super big time difference, I did find myself like depressed in a way.
Oh, okay.
Of course, because I was far away from I didn't know anyone here, so I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't talking to anyone, I wasn't interacting with anyone, like I did not
Right.
know the any of the places here. But it is somewhat a type of a there is some differences between both cities even though they're so close.
Yes,
Like
definitely.
for example, the food is
Yes.
one big thing for me. I have been here living now in Edinburgh for a year already,
Okay.
and I have not been able to find a taqueria that I truly enjoy like the
Mm-hmm.
ones in Brownsville. um and that's mainly the big difference. But other than that, like the people are still very kind, they're still very nice. So somewhat is the same, but in a way different.
Yeah, that is actually, I do have to point that out. That is a huge shocker for me. You're probably the first person and probably will ever be the only first person that, says I have not been able to find. Maybe I want to say maybe if I were, to live or, trial different places
Mhm.
over there in Brownsville, I could probably say the same. Do you have any special places or favorite spots that, that you may conserve, that you're probably are like your go-to places here in Edinburgh?
Yes, the UTRGV, the university. I'm
Yeah.
here every single day.
I mean, we
Um,
do spend most of our
yes,
time
like
here.
we've been with like with my colleagues. We've been here for every day now,
Yeah,
like from morning to night,
pretty
and
much.
studying and trying to prepare ourselves to hopefully be excellent teachers, and we're just constantly trying to work on ourselves. So
Yes, God willing.
this is a place that I've been able to like really conserve, and it's now somewhat meaning, getting like to be a special place for me. Because like I mentioned previously, I did not know anybody when I got here, and now like I've been able to meet great, wonderful people here in the
Oh,
university, which you're one of them.
oh, thank you.
So I am definitely like conserving this place because it's grown on me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Um, Sorry. Are there any things from this community that you would want to change if you could, from Brownsville to Edinburgh? Because I know, I'm assuming that, even though you've lived here for Edinburgh for a little while, it's definitely a big comparison from living your entire life in Brownsville. So, like, if you could change anything from here, would you?
Well, yes and no. Like if I look at the entire RGV as a whole, I wouldn't, just because we literally have everything here. We have the beach that's like super close.
Right.
We have a university that's it's not expensive compared to like other universities. We have a lot of things here in the valley where we can just go out and enjoy ourselves. But if here in Edinburgh, I would say I am a person who likes to be outdoors. Like I'm always like, oh, I want to drink coffee
Mm,
outside or I want to go to a park. If they would be able to have like more parks,
yes.
that's something that I would change.
Yeah.
Also, I think here in the university, I would change for them to have more uh outdoor tables where you can
Mm-hmm.
study outside. But other than that, I pretty much would keep everything the same.
We're gonna go ahead and protest on that, don't worry. Finishing this interview, we're gonna go outside and protest. Um, would you recommend someone from outside the valley to come live here? Why or why not?
Oh yeah, yes, I would. I would, and I go back to what I had just said that we have everything here.
Mm-hmm.
In the Rio Grande Valley is one of the most inexpensive places, like in Texas and US.
Definitely.
And we have the beach that's very close by. It is like I would consider it like a safe place compared to like a bigger city like San Antonio. Maybe there's more crime over there.
Right.
So I would recommend someone to come and live over here because I do think it is a place where you can grow your family in. So and
Yes.
grow old. So I would.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Um, well, now us, being close to the end of our careers, do you see yourself living outside of the RGV or would you like to stay, somewhere else or maybe even go back home or?
Well, I've always like people always say like you need to get out of the Rio Grande Valley. Like you need to get out of the valley, you need to
Mhm.
get out there. If you're here, you're just like stuck with that closed mind and you need to
Yes.
go out there and explore.
Mm-hmm.
And I know traveling is very different from like actually living in a city, but
Right.
whenever I do find myself traveling, I'm always like I want to go back to my
Comfort
yeah,
zone.
my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the only reason I would ever move from the Rio Grande Valley is if my husband were to get like is switch departments in his job and we have to
Mm-hmm.
leave, then
Okay.
that's probably the only way I'll move. Other than that, and that will be against my will. Other than that,
It's here in recording.
other than that, no, I really enjoy the RGV. Like I really do love it here. So
Yes.
it's a yes and no, but more towards a no.
Oh, thank you for that. And lastly, what's a piece of advice to the younger students living here in the RGB that you would, give to them?
Oh, I would definitely would tell them enjoy your youth years. I know, like I mentioned right now, that a lot of people are always like, get out of the valley, get out of the valley. And a lot of us are, when we're younger, we're like, we just want to get out of here, we just want to get out. But no, I would say enjoy it, like really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Just get everything in, soak everything in from the valley,
Yes.
because it is a wonderful place to live in. It is safe, it is very economical. We have everything so close to us where we have to drive for like 5 minutes to get to anything.
Yes.
So
Indeed, everything's very locally.
yeah, so my advice would be, enjoy the valley and take advantage of the opportunities where you can go to university for a very cost and just enjoy it. So that would be my advice to the younger
Oh,
people.
that's nice. Thank you. Well, thank you once again for taking, some time out of your day and, being here with us today. And that concludes the interview. Thank you. Thank
Thank you.
you.